Good evening, everyone. I hope you guys all had a fantastic trading day. God, I've got like this, oh, like like a pinched nerve in my shoulder, man. It's been bugging me like all day here. It's like, oh. But anyways, with that being said, Fubu had kind of a nice couple day run here. I did trade Fubu. I did day trade Fubu yesterday. Kind of actually held some overnight positions on this. Sold out my position in the morning. Thank God. We had that Fed guy, that real hawkish guy, Bullard, came out, talked about interest rate hikes. No, we're not going to raise interest rates, 0.25. It's going to be point 0.5 or 1% by July. This like absolutely spooked the whole market across the board, right? I mean, like we were this close to like breaking out. Like we were this close to, um, you know, continuing that trend. Like, the yesterday like felt normal, right? It felt good. um, but anyways, so I'm just kind of cleaning up my chart here. I just want to kind of bring you guys along. I haven't really done a video like this where I'm kind of marking out the levels for you. Normally I bring you guys in and I talk about the levels. So if you are interested in technical analysis, you're interested in day trading, you're interested in trading options, any of that type of stuff, maybe you're interested in a strategy, supply, demand zones. This is going to kind of give you a little in-depth look of, very basic, but of how I mark out my levels. Just gonna clean slate. Only thing I have on my chart is the 20-day moving average. The levels that I mark out for day trading and scalping, I like to use the 1 hour time frame. Works best for me. Sometimes I do use a 4 hour time frame, kind of mark out some levels, and then I day trade that off the 5. Right, so I'll kind of show you what that looks like. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off here with a bit of a resistance supply zone. That price 1189 short term, right? I mean, obviously, if we look at the bigger picture, just real close, you could say, why 1189? What do we have these highs here, these lower high here? Because look at this. Look at what happened here. I mean, like this was going to be a perfect run here. I mean, this is yesterday we got that first close over the 20-day moving average. Today we were going to confirm that, and then possibly Friday keep pushing higher. I mean, this looked ready. Like the small caps, looked good. Like the small caps have been looking good recently, right? I mean, if you trade small caps, some of these things have been moving. But if we just kind of look back at the hourly chart, so what I have here, we came up kind of into this zone, we pulled back, we consolidated, we ripped higher here, and then 1189. So this is the level that we're looking at here. If we do get over 1189, let's say things do change, right? Let's say we go a little bit more bullish, and we really start to get over this 1189 area. What I want to really focus on after that is going to be 1263, 1250. This is going to be the next zone that I want to get into. So what I will be looking to do as soon as Fubu can, get over 12, I want to see it put in a new high over 12. I want to see it retrace. I want to see some type of consolidation, and then I want to see a rip. When I do see that rip, I'm going to be getting in long here with the initial price target of 1263. That'll be the day trade that I'd take on that. But we broke down, so we did lose the 20 moving average here on the 1 hour time frame. We can just look here when we did lose it in the pre-market when these CPI numbers came out. We lost it in the pre-market, quickly put in a new lower low, and then we just ripped for 3-4 hours. So this level here is going to be very, very key for me. That level that I'm watching on Fubu to the downside is 1045. 1045 is going to take us back into all this consolidation. So if we just look at these lows here from this previous consolidation, these lows here is 974. So what I can see happening here is I could see an initial washout in the after hour session and in pre-market, right? So if we do get this washout into 1050 and then we do start to consolidate, I think that the market's going to give us like a nice little relief bounce right off the open. I think we could look something like this, right? People are going to think like, the selling is over, the selling is over. This is when you start to get trapped, okay? This is what's called an early morning flush and trap. So basically what's happening here is in the after hour session, in the pre-market session, they're going to really sell this stock off on low volume, okay? So it's going to be low volume. The overall market's going to be weak. And then right when the bell rings, you're going to see this nice push higher, right? So people are going to start to get excited and they're going to start to chase here. They're going to start to chase here. They're going to start to chase here. But the thing is, you have this 20-day moving average that's going to start sloping around. You can see it's been going up and now it's starting to flatten out, right? So with that being said, if we wash out and we get some sort of aggressive bounce, what you have to watch for here is a rejection in this zone. If we get a rejection in this zone and we start to roll over again, that's not what you want to see. You're not trying to be going long here. if before waiting for this confirmation to see, are we actually going to confirm to the upside? So if we do not actually confirm to the upside on that stock and we start falling back down towards 1046, then we could actually lose this area. And if we lose 1046, 974 is going to be the next area that you're going to want to really pay attention to. So if we just kind of see what that looks like on a 5-minute time frame, we look at the 5-minute time frame here. Let me take off this little scribbly line here. If we take off the 5-minute time frame, you can see our zone. Okay, so this is going to be our demand zone. This is going to be our supply. 1189 is the top, and 1046 is going to be the low. We're actually trading right now right dead center in the middle. So we can go up or we can go down. So we can't really take a short here if we don't know what's going to happen. We don't want to get our face ripped off going long, and we can't just go long here because then we don't want to have a hard crash. So what we need to do is see, do we come down into this zone, hold, and if we can bounce, you want to take it here. You might want to scalp it back up to the middle of the range and see if we confirm. And if we do confirm, you can ride that higher. Same thing if we go long. If we do go long and we start chopping around here, I would exit your position somewhere up here, or you could wait for the rejection and take the short position back down. Those are a couple of areas. Obviously, if the market does really start to get really dicey and we do start losing 1045, your next price target down here is going to be 974. Guys, I hope that helps. And if you did enjoy this video and you kind of like that in-depth look of just technical analysis, I'm actually thinking about going live every pre-market and kind of at least that first hour of the market. If that would be something you would be interested in, kind of watching me chart these out intraday, let me know down in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel and I'll be sure to do that for you guys. But until next time, I'll see you guys all in the next video.